Hey guys, this is Josh F151 Tech back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be doing some more T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests. So let's actually get into this video. So it is actually 5:36 a.m. on a Friday. And there's probably a lot of people, off work, and there's probably a lot of people that probably aren't even up right now. But it's a Friday. I wanted to do a video like really early in the morning to actually show you guys the speed test results that I actually get. This early in the morning, I'm going to try to do different times a day, and pan them out, to do different times a day, like morning, afternoon, midnight, stuff like that, just different times, when the weather is bad, stuff like that. So let's actually get into this video. So before I actually open up the speed test app here, I'm actually going to say, like I always do, I'm running third-party equipment. I actually have a Chester Cheetah version 2 gateway / modem that allows band locking and tower locking, and different things like VPN, stuff like that, to change the network type, all that kind of stuff. You can do that. And then I also have that hooked up to a waveform 4x4 antenna that's actually up in the attic, and that's actually facing out a window up there in the attic near an old truck stop down the road from me that's no longer being used. But the tower is right down the road from me, so that's why I get like 500 to 600, on the download, because the tower is not that far from me. So let's actually get into this video and open up the speed test app here. And I'm going to run some on the West Norton PA server, and I'm going to run some on the Ashburn VA server as well. So definitely not bad on that one. 553 for the download, 16.6 on the upload. Like I've said in my other videos, I have been able to get better upload speeds. And like I've said, as long as you get over 5 for upload, then you're fine. I went over that in my other videos. I'm not going to, stress too much about it. I've talked about it before. The upload speed in our area is terrible no matter what cell provider you have. It just is what it is. There's not really anything I can do about it. Like I've said in my other videos, I'm not really that concerned about it, because I do get over 5, for the upload, so I'm not really that concerned. And then we got 35 on the ping, so definitely not too bad on that one. So still not bad on that one. Almost 600 for the download, 596 for the download, 5.60 for the upload. So still over 5 on that. And then 38 ping. So the ping did go up some, but it's still not, nothing drastic. And like I've said in my other videos, you do have to keep in mind that we have security cameras running 24/7. And I also have Google Nest hubs and stuff set up. So you have to keep that in mind, that, the internet is being used. And, time of day, like I said, matters, not that there's many people up right now, it's 5:41, a.m. on a Friday. I'm sure a lot of people are actually sleeping in. today, but like I said, I wanted to do a video somewhat early, just so you guys can see what we get early in the morning. I'll probably do one in the afternoon later today, and I'll probably do one at night. That way you guys can have a better perspective, of what we get, but it is, very area specific. Like I've said, you might not need third party equipment, like we have, but, I myself, I would kind of, I would kind of weigh out your options, like first, if you want to get the service, if you want to get any, cellular, home internet service, I wouldn't just go out and buy third party equipment. What I would do is I would test, the stock equipment first. And then if you think you need, third party equipment, you could look online, there's a bunch of third party, equipment out there, like third party gateways or modems, whatever you want to call them. And there's also, third party antennas like the one I have, the Waveform 4x4. But, for us, we live out in the country, we live in, basically in farm area. And the closest tower is right down the road from me. But what I was actually receiving before with the stock T-Mobile 5G home internet gateway, I was getting like 250, 280, occasionally 300 to 400 on the download. And I thought to myself, I would need a little bit more than that. I wanted to at least get to like 500 to 600. Occasionally we actually get 700, but that's very rare. But 500 to 600, is definitely good enough for me, and like I said with the upload, we get over 5, so I'm not really that worried about that. Some people would say, oh, your upload speed is terrible, but it's not really terrible because, like I said, as long as you get over 5, I've read that actually on Comcast or Xfinity's website, and I've also read that on Cox Cable website. As long as you get over 5, or 5, for upload, then you're fine. That's sufficient for most households, which it is, because me and my mom don't really upload much. The only thing I really upload majorly, is to YouTube, or, occasionally like Dropbox or Mega, or Google Drive or stuff like that, Facebook, Instagram, but that doesn't take that much to upload. That's not like it's a, big file or anything, to upload to, Facebook or, Instagram or anything like that. So, like I've said in my other videos, do I wish the upload speed was better? Honestly, most definitely, but, it also could be worse, it also could be like 1 or 2, or less than that, so I'm definitely not going to complain. Like I've said in my other videos, you can't always have your cake and eat it too. But, if you guys do know of any bands, like I've said in my other videos, if you guys do know of any bands, for the 5G and the 4G that I could try to leave checked or unchecked, definitely let me know, down below in the comments. That would definitely be helpful. If you guys know of any bands that I could lock onto or uncheck, to be able to get, even better upload speeds, while keeping the download speeds, how they are, definitely let me know, down below in the comments. I would really appreciate that. But on this one, definitely not bad though. 579 for the download, 19.2 for the upload, and then 39 ping. Let me actually run one more on here, and then I'll switch over to the Ashburn VA server, and I'll run some on that. Definitely not bad on that one. 584 for the download, 6.71 for the upload, and then 35 ping. So I'll switch over to the Ashburn VA server and run some on that. And like I've said in my other video, this server for some reason does seem to give me higher ping. I don't know why that is. I think maybe because it's a further away server. But this server does seem to give me better upload speed for some reason, so we'll see what we get. And as you can see, you know, it's saying 104 for the ping, but, you know, I've talked about that in my video before. I don't believe that I'm getting that high of a ping. Because I can show you guys in a minute, I can download an app and show you that I'm not, you know, if I was getting that high of a ping, it would be, I probably wouldn't be able to stream or anything with a ping that high. So, and I've actually been streaming like Pluto TV and stuff, you know, before I actually started making this video. I was actually watching some stuff on Pluto TV, you know, so if that was the case, you know, I probably wouldn't have, you know, I would probably be having problems with, you know, buffering and stuff, you know, which I was not. So, so on this one, definitely not bad at all for the download. 581, 32.2 on the upload. As I said, you know, I get better, you know, upload speed results on this one, on this server, and then 104 for the ping. But like I can show you guys right now, I'll open up ESPN here. And as you can see, you know, boom, right into it. Just tap on, you know, something, you know, tap on this here, and, you know, boom, right into it. You know, news, stats. I'll go into the Google Play Store here, download Temu. As you can see, it installed it fairly fast. Download Hulu. Installed it fairly fast. Download Max just for the heck of it. Downloaded fast. So yeah, I'm definitely not getting 104 on the ping. There's just no way. So let me actually run a couple more here on the Ashburn VA server. So definitely not bad at all on that one, especially for the download. 647, 25 even on the upload, and 103 ping. But like I said, that's definitely not true. I'll go on the ESPN app again and show you guys. And as you can see, you know, very fast. I'll go into the watch section here. Clips and highlights, schedule, browse. Go into the, you know, the scores again. Go down here, click on some scores. You know, go into the news, standings, stats, roster. And as you can see, you know, everything's loading pretty fast. So, you know, I definitely don't think I'm getting that high of a ping. So a really good one on that one. 649 for the download, 31.4 for the upload, and 119 ping. But like I said, you know, I definitely don't think I'm getting that high of a ping. I'll switch back over to the West Norton PA server, and I can guarantee you that the ping won't be that high. And as you can see, 39 for the ping. Definitely not bad at all for the ping. Almost broke 700 on that one. definitely not bad on that one at all. 692 for the download, a really good one on that one. 15.1 for the upload, and 39 ping. Run like 2 or 3 more here. Might actually break 7. Yeah, we did. Wow. So that was a really good one for the download. 733. Wow. That's actually more than we were actually getting when we paid for Comcast, because we actually only averaged, with Comcast or Xfinity, whatever you want to call them, we were paying a couple of $100 a month for just internet, and a phone line, like a landline phone. We were paying like maybe, I think it was like 280, 285, 289, something like that. We were paying for 500 on the download, and as you guys can see here, we're getting over 500, on the download, now, with the T-Mobile 5G home internet, and we only pay $50 a month. So that's definitely, not bad at all. I really can't complain about that. So that's, definitely outstanding. So like I said, really good on this one, 733. For the download, that doesn't happen very often, especially once people start getting up and stuff, it's going to go back to the 500 to the 600, but still, it's most of the time over 500, occasionally, like I've said, it'll get like down, it'll dip down to 480, around 450 or something like that, but it's a cellular connection, so you have to keep that in mind, that's not going to always be, 500, 600, 700, you have to keep that in mind, but most of the time, it's 500 to 600, so I'm, very content with it, I definitely am. So like I said, 733 for the download on that one, a really, really good one. 7.42 for the upload, and like I said, as long as we get over 5, I'm fine with that, and then 39 ping. So let me run like 2 more here. Definitely not bad on that one. I mean, a lot slower than, 700, but, not, definitely nothing to complain about. 592 for the download, almost 600. 15.9, almost 16, for the upload. And then, only 25 ping. So definitely not bad. Let me run like 2 more. Almost got the 700 on that one. Definitely not bad. And, it still blows my mind, that this is, yeah, I do have third-party equipment, but the thing is, we're getting, like 500 to 600, occasionally 700, for only $50 a month. That's definitely not bad at all. That's definitely a lot better than Comcast or Xfinity, paying, around 280, 289, 290, around there, for only like 500, on the download, we're beating that, for $50 a month, we're basically saving, like $150 a month, if you will. So, that's definitely, that's definitely worth it, especially, considering that I have third-party equipment, the third-party equipment has basically paid for itself. It really has, the Chester Cheetah version 2. Some people would say, oh my God, $500 for a gateway or a modem like that. And then I also went out and I bought Google Nest Wi-Fi Pro 6E mesh system. So I also have them. I have the 6 gigahertz band on that. And then I have the 5 gigahertz band, and then I have the 2.5 gigahertz band. So my speeds, are definitely a lot faster, especially using the 6 gigahertz band. I really like that. So that's definitely a really good thing, to have with the, Google Nest Wi-Fi Pro 6E, mesh system. And I have like 4 nodes, set up around the house. So our house is basically blanketed with Wi-Fi. I have one out in the garage. I have one, downstairs. I have one upstairs. I have one out in the porch. So it's definitely, it's definitely blanketed with the Wi-Fi. So, we definitely don't have any dead zones in our house or anything. So, but, I've been really happy with the T-Mobile 5G home internet. Like I said, me and my mom have had it going on 3.5 years now. Like I said, in my other videos, it was a little bit bumpy to start out. It was a little bit, of a tough ride, to start out. But once I got the right equipment, and stuff, it worked out really well. Like I said, the equipment that I have now, the Chester Cheetah version 2, it was $500, but it was definitely worth it because of the band locking and all that kind of stuff that you can do, to get faster speeds. It definitely does work. And then the waveform 4x4 antenna, on top of that. So, you guys can definitely see, the speed differences. If you guys go back on my channel, and look when I had the stock T-Mobile 5G home internet gateway, and stuff, you can go back and you can take a look at that, compared to the, equipment that I have now, the third party equipment that I have now. I've definitely come a long way. So, but, like I said, it doesn't, mean that I'm gonna, tell you guys to go out and buy third party equipment. What I mean is, test your stuff, move your gateway around, like I did. And if you still, don't get the speeds that you really expect to get or you really want to get, then you can look on the, you can look online, about, looking into, third party equipment like, a gateway or modem, that allows band locking and stuff like that. Or also, a lot of the T-Mobile, the stock T-Mobile 5G home internet gateways, now they actually allow you to hook up an external antenna, so that might also be all you need. You really have to do your research, because like I've said, it's very area specific, to what speeds you'll get, with the stock equipment or with, third party equipment. So, for me, obviously the third party equipment works better, but for you it might not. It's just very, area specific. And, like I've said also, weather plays a big role into it too, so you have to keep that in mind as well. Like if you live in a place like London, or somewhere where it's constantly raining or something, it might not be for you, because it does get affected, by, weather and stuff, bad weather, and stuff like that definitely does affect it, even if you do have third party equipment, so you have to keep that in mind. But definitely not bad on this one. Like I said, $6.79 for the download, 17.5 for the upload, and then only 20 ping. I'll run one more here. So definitely not bad on that one. $6.59 for the download, 5.25 for the upload, and then only 25 ping. The ping did go up some, but not by much. Let me just run one more, just for the heck of it. Might actually break 700 on this one. Doesn't look like it almost, though. Now, it does occasionally do this. I'm actually glad that it actually did do this. But as you can see there, you know, it actually didn't get over 5 for the upload on that one. But, you know, like I've said, it is a cellular connection. You know, it's not going to always be perfect. But, you know, I'll run another speed test after this just to show you guys, just to prove it. After I run another speed test, that actually will go back up to 5 or more. You know, occasionally it does dip below 5 or so. But it doesn't ever stay there. You know, I'll show you guys in a minute. You know, that doesn't ever stay there. So, you know, I'm not really concerned about that. It does do that occasionally. So, you know, just keep that in mind. So download on this one, really good. 684 for the download, 4.83, so almost 500 for the upload, and then 38 ping. And I'll run one more here just to show you guys. Might break 700 on this one. No, not that time. But as you can see, you know, the upload speed went right back up again. So I'm definitely not worried about that. So on that one, definitely not bad at all. 681 for the download, 13.6 on the upload, and only 20 ping. So definitely not bad at all for now, 6:03 a.m. On a Friday. So, you know, like I said, you know, I wanted to, you know, push a video out and actually show you guys, you know, how it is, you know, how the speeds are actually on a, you know, early, you know, morning. You know, it's now 6:03 a.m. On a Friday. You know, not a lot of people are going to work today, you know, because it's 4th of July here in the United States. But, you know, I figured that I would still push out a video, you know, to let you guys see, you know, how it is, you know, in the morning. You know, I might do one, you know, where there are a lot of people up and stuff, you know, in the morning, leaving for work and stuff. You know, I might do one, you know, before I actually start going back to work. You know, I actually work in the afternoon. You know, I actually work night shift at a school. So, you know, I would be able to do, you know, more morning tests, you know, when it's more, you know, when there's more activity out there, you know, when more people are out there. But, you know, like I said, you know, since it's 4th of July weekend, you know, there's not going to be a lot of people up right now. But, you know, it's still a good thing to do, you know, to show you guys, you know, in the morning, you know, what, you know, the speeds are. You know, it's still a good, you know, thing to show you guys. So, but anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, you know, I just wanted to get this video out there, and I probably will do some other speed tests later today. You know, I'll probably do some in the afternoon or evening, or, you know, nighttime, you know, around 12 or so, you know, maybe before 12 or so, you know, tonight. You know, I'll probably do some more speed tests later on today. But anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. And if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.